Hi, I'm Dan Augusto with GearWire.com. We're checking out some more distortion pedals. This is the Digitech DF-7 Distortion Factory. It's actually kind of like a multi-effects pedal. It has a bunch of different models, 7 different models of distortion effects to be exact. I got the instruction manual open in front of me, just in case I forget anything about it. Also comes with a registration card and a catalog, but we probably don't really care about that kind of stuff. So we have it plugged in right now. This is the Gibson Les Paul Custom Historic. Very nice guitar. And it's plugged into Marshall MG100 DFX, which is mic'd up probably about 1 and 1.5 inches away from the grill cloth and just slightly off center with an SM57 microphone from Shure. So let's take a listen to what kind of clean sound we got. I got the clean sound, the clean channel up on the Marshall, and all the knobs for the EQ are straight up. And I'm also playing on the treble pickup up here. That's this bridge pickup. So let's turn this effect on and see what happens. Just to let you know, I have all the EQ up at midnight. Got the level all the way up. Something about this this particular pedal, when you have just all your EQ just straight up, it just kind of you lose a little bit of volume. So I have it all the way up, and you'll hear the amount of volume that we'll lose a little bit, but it'll mostly just be compression. So this is on the first distortion model. This is based on the Ibanez TS9 Tube Screamer, which is a later model of the Tube Screamer. Stevie Ray Vaughan was popular for using that particular pedal and that particular sound. It's a medium distortion pedal. Let's see what we get. And that's with the gain knob straight up. Let's turn it down, see what kind of lower settings we get. Get more of like a sort of just a low distortion tone, just sort of slightly breaking up. All right, and let's turn it all the way up. See how heavy we can get. All right, so let's mess a little bit with EQ on here. I'm going to set the gain back to 0. These are stacked pots, so what I'm going to try to do is maybe scoop out the mids. The lower pot on this particular knob controls the mids, and the upper one controls the mid frequency. So we're going to leave it there, try to scoop out some of these mids. I'm going to sweep the mid frequency while it's cut. I'm going to turn up some lows, see what that does. So that does add a little bit of body. We're going to take some of those out. Starts to sound kind of like we're playing through a telephone. Turn that back up to midnight. Let's try boosting the mids a little bit. We'll boost the low mids. All right, and we'll boost some high mids. All right, and let's boost some treble. I'm going to turn the mids back down to the middle, and we'll just boost some treble. That's the bottom knob over here, right under the gain knob. We'll boost the treble first. All right, and we'll cut the mids, get a much duller sound. All right, let's try out the next distortion model. And that one, that's a DOD Overdrive preamp. And this is a selector switch all the way on the right over here. Certain models of Digitech distortion pedals will let you morph between distortions. This one it's a discrete selector. So this is a completely different model here. So that's a bit of a harsher tone. Let's see what happens if we turn down the gain a little bit. And see how much we can get out of it. Yeah, so that's a bit of a harsh tone for me. So I'm going to try turning down the treble. So that's actually, I kind of like that. It's got a nice amount of sustain. Let's try adding some of those upper mids that we like. Maybe it won't get too harsh if we keep them a little lower. It's still pretty harsh, so we'll cut those down a little bit. Now let's try boosting those lows, maybe doing a little bit of a mid scoop at the same time, try to get like a rhythm sound. I feel like we can get a pretty good rhythm sound out of this model. All right, so let's check out the next one. I'm going to reset all of our knobs. This would be a model of a DS1, a Boss. So that's a lot of distortion straight up. So I'm going to turn the low back on. I forgot to set that back. Turn that gain down. I remember the actual DS1 being kind of like that, where you turn the gain all the way down and it still sounds pretty distorted. Turn it all the way up. Okay, yeah, a lot of sustain, a lot of compression.